everyone, and welcome. I hope all is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, viewers, families out there. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Big changes coming to the channel. I also have some videos that will be coming up here in the next couple weeks announcing some events that I will be attending this summer. So that is exciting. And just kind of overall revamping doing the readings. I'm also going to be posting a video schedule here soon so you guys can know exactly when I'm uploading videos. So let's get started. Today we are going to take a look at your monthly tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius. This is going to be in the form of as above, so below spread. So let's get started. Say a little blessing here before we tap into these energies. Please, Spirit, we thank you for a message of guidance and love for our subscribers. Please allow a clear and concise message to guide us through whatever we need to hear. Please protect the viewer and I from any negative energies. And again, Spirit, we thank you. Blessed be. All right, Aquarius, let's see. Most important message here for Aquarius, Spirit. What does Aquarius need to see for the month of March? This is a general reading, guys, so please keep in mind roles are reversed. Energy is interchangeable. Time is fluid. All that fun stuff. So let's see. For Aquarius, most important message for Aquarius, Spirit. What does Aquarius need to see? Seven of Air, Seven of Swords, Six of Air, Six of Swords, Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. So there's definitely a sense of moving into a calmer period, moving on to a calmer time. What I get the sense from here, Aquarius, ultimately is there's been some deception, some non-conformity is what they call it in this deck. But really it's this resistance to change. And I feel like there's been some acceptance to that. I feel like there's maybe been some inner work that's been put in here. Learning about yourself, learning about the process. I do feel like there is still more things that you need to learn. The Page of Earth is like a student, a studious person, but a person who is anxious to learn. And I feel like being in that energy here, Aquarius, is going to be beneficial for you in the month of March. That studious, that willing to learn, that openness to what is coming next, right? So let's see here. Let's see what we can see for you. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. Most important message here for Aquarius. Does Aquarius need to see for the month of March? So in this spread, Aquarius, we are going to look at what to prepare for, what to embrace, advice moving forward, what to release, and if there's anything coming in that's new or on a new path. So let's see. Most important message here for Aquarius. Does Aquarius need to see for the month of March, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to prepare for this month? Please and thank you. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be an offer, okay? I feel like this is going to be something that is very tangible, okay? But I feel like there is still work that needs to be put in. There's still going to be some collaborating, some working together. And I feel like there is a little bit of resistance to this, like withholding energy or withholding your time or information, okay? I feel like, though, Aquarius, I'm getting the sense here that there is a need here to be more open, okay? Be more open to how this turns out. Let's see. What to embrace for Aquarius, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to embrace? Decision. Two of Swords is a crossroads. Needing to make a decision, but being grounded, being practical in the decision that you make. I feel like also trusting your intuition, letting your intuition guide you, finding that balance, right? Instead of making a head over a heart or a heart over head, having a balance, right? Finding that balance. Listening to your intuition, trusting your intuition, but also using your brain and your logic to weigh the pros and cons of what's going to be in your best interest right now. Okay, with all of things that you have going on, the lessons that you're learning, it may be more harmful than good to be resistant. What is the advice here moving forward for Aquarius, Spirit? What is the advice? Is the advice for the month of March? Let's get one more card. This is movement, action, travel, change in perspective. So that's exactly what was coming out here already. There's a situation here that you are resistant of. And this could be because in the past there's been, a similar situation that caused some pain, caused some heartache. But not every situation is going to turn out the same. And if we're always thinking about what if this might happen, that might happen, it is going to block us from being hurt. Yes, you are right about that. And that is the reason why you are exuding this energy, is because you're afraid to get hurt. But also, Aquarius, understand that you're also blocking out opportunities by being resistant. So, coming up with boundaries, what it is that you will accept as opposed to what you're not going to accept in a situation. This could be a relationship, this could be business, this could be a job offer or job opportunity. What type of pay can I accept that's going to help me financially in my position? And what kind of pay am I not able to accept because it's going to hinder my current position? And that can be for a relationship too. What type of relationship do I have with a person, and how will this person affect my future? It's okay to make those types of decisions. Let's take a look at what needs to be released here, Aquarius, for you for the month of March. For Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to release here, Spirit, for the month of March? Being so rigid. I feel like you want clarity. You want justice. I feel like you want things a certain way. You want. But remember that balance. There needs to be balance in every situation. It has to be balanced. It can't be one way or another. It has to be a balance. And when it's not a balance, it's going to be one-sided, very rigid, and that's toxic. So if we can't come to a balanced resolution, then there isn't going to be an opportunity. There needs to be balance. And I feel like what these cards are symbolizing is not being so rigid, not being so cold, not being so practical in everything. Okay? Once the clarity is had, it comes a point where, okay, feel like you are coming into a completion of all this. You are in the process of all of the things we mentioned in this reading, changing your perspective, working together. I feel like this spread, this reading, is just kind of confirmation that you're on the right path. You're on the right path moving forward. There may be some baggage you still need to release around an ending. This could be an ending of a job situation, an ending of a relationship. But I feel like this will be the completion of this transformation. Once you're able to release all the baggage, you won't even feel like the same person anymore. Let's get some clarification. Let's clarify first the 3 and 4 of Pentacles. 3 and 4 of Pentacles for Aquarius spirit. What does Aquarius need to see? What is this 3 and 4 of Pentacles here? Look before you leap. Okay? The Fool card is this new opportunity, right? It's a new path, waging a new path. But with the Fool card, there's that cautionary tale of paying attention, looking before you leap. Being clear on what you will and won't accept, your boundaries, is going to be beneficial moving forward. Let's clarify the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords here for Aquarius spirit, please. 2 of Swords, please and thank you. Balance. Balance. And I think I've touched on that a lot in this reading. There is definitely a need for balance. It can't be one-sided. Nothing ever works when it's one-sided. Whether this is a relationship, a business partnership, what have you, there has to be this sense of working together, this collaboration, this balance. All parties need to feel like their needs are being met. I feel like the 4 of Cups clarifying the Chariot with the Hanged Man is kind of sitting, contemplating, thinking about this, really gaining a perspective on all this stuff that we talked about in this reading, and deciding how you're going to execute. What to release. The Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords is clarified by the 8 of Swords. So this rigidity that you are feeling, this wall that you have up around you, is caused by this need for clarity. And I feel like this need for clarity, Aquarius, is within yourself. Now, a lot of you have probably gone through a past situation that was difficult, a past situation that was deceptive, where you didn't work together, that you were always against each other. Times are changing. People are changing. Everything is coming full circle. In order to come into your power, Aquarius, you're going to have to let all of that go. Let the heartache, let the pain, let the sadness, let it all go. Clarify the World card with the Six of Swords, please, Spirit, and thank you. World with the Six of Swords, please and thank you. Ace of Swords was the first one out, but then we have the Judgment that came out with it. Clarity. The Judgment card is like, it's an interesting card because it can be reconciliation, but I feel like in this context, it's like freedom. It's like being liberated, setting yourself free from a situation. The truth will set you free. And then the Queen of Pentacles, of course, on the bottom. So again, self-care, self-love, self-healing. I talk about that a lot on this channel because I feel like that's the essence, that's the base of why we go through the connections we go through, is to get back to our self, to get back to loving ourselves fully. And the Queen of Pentacles is a very independent, self-love, self-caring individual. Big changes that you're going through here, Aquarius. So just be mindful of that is going to be the first step. Being mindful that there's a process that you're going through is definitely going to, in itself, bring clarity to the situation. Let's get a few cards out here for your advice moving forward for the month of March. Please and thank you, Spirit. So, again, I feel like there is a need to just kind of take a step back and contemplate. Think about everything. Review, release, focus on what you've gone through, what you need to heal, what can be left behind, right? Just taking an inventory of everything that has gone on in your life in the past, however many years, and resolving to release or change whatever behaviors or situations that are no longer serving. I feel like it's going to be very rewarding once you get through this process. It's going to be a challenge here, Aquarius, so buckle up for the ride. I do feel here, though, that the truth is going to set you free. Being honest with yourself, being honest with all parties involved is going to be beneficial in the growth process here. Let's get a power thought card. I am going to do an extended reading. In the extended reading, I'm going to take a little bit deeper look into how we're going to release all of this baggage, what steps to take to overcome all of this nonsense, and then we'll look into the potential outcome. We'll get some guidance cards. I always pull a soul truth card over there. If it's something you guys are interested in, the link will be below. So let's see. Most important message. Okay, so I'm not sure what relevance this has, but we'll read it. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. It's for someone out there, right? I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. So, Aquarius, that is the message I have coming out for you guys. Again, if you want to get in on the extended reading, the link will be below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.